As many of you may know by now, the stable where my horses reside recently suffered a server fire. It was a terrible experience, and we are grateful that all the horses are safe. Unfortunately, we are now facing several concerns. Let's start with the first horses that are the worst off. My horse, Kitty, was unfortunately seriously injured during the event. After a thorough inspection by the veterinarian, it was determined that she has a broken leg. The vet indicated that we are lucky it is only a fracture, but the damage is significant. He warned us that her condition is critical and that we must pay extra attention to her. There is a possibility that she has more injuries than we intentionally observed. This news has deeply affected us, and we are currently busy creating a recovery plan for Kitty. We want to ensure that she receives the best care and attention to safeguard her well-being. It will be a long recovery journey, but we are determined to do everything we can to help her. Now let's talk about Wiki. He recently suffered a few scrapes and minor injuries to his front leg. Fortunately, his stable was close to the exit, allowing him to escape quickly and experience a bit more freedom. I plan to keep a close eye on Wiki for the time being to see how he recovers. It's important for me to prioritize his well-being. If his recovery does not progress as expected and his injury persists, I am considering retiring him. In that case, he could have a peaceful old age, primarily serving as a grazing companion or occasionally walking on a lead. I hope he recovers quickly so we can explore together again. But I am also open to the possibility of giving him the rest he might need. Then there's Willow, who recently suffered some scrapes and a tendon injury to his hind leg. The vet has stated that these injuries are likely treatable. Willow's overall condition and fighting spirit give us good hope that he will fully recover. We are ensuring that he receives the proper care and rest so that he can get back on his feet. In the meantime, we are following the vet's advice to give him the best chance of recovering. Nebula has fortunately come through well, as she was able to escape in time. Nightstorm found herself in the same situation, and she too escaped. For the other horses, however, the story was different, as they were outside during the incident. Rosie came through relatively unharmed, although she was not present in the stables at the time of the event. To ensure that her health is not at risk, I had her examined by the veterinarian. The vet closely checked for any harmful substance in the smoke that could affect her health. Additionally, we wanted to investigate whether Rosie, due to the fright she may have experienced, sustained any other injuries to or stress-related issues. Fortunately, she was found to be in good condition, but I remain vigilant for any changes in her behavior or well-being. Nova has no visible injuries, but the veterinarian advises monitoring her closely for any stress reactions It's important that we give her space to recover, both physically and mentally. Then we have Koala. He seems to be alright, but he too may be affected by the stress he experienced. We will give him extra attention and provide a calm environment so that he can relax. Storm also doesn't appear to have sustained any injuries. However, he is a bit anxious, which is to be expected after such a shocking event. We will keep a close watch on him and provide the support he needs. Ghost has come through everything well. He doesn't seem to be at risk, but we want to ensure that he doesn't become unnecessarily stressed. Regular checks remain important. Galaxy is also uninjured. He has a strong personality and seems to be adapting well to the situation. We will keep an eye on his appetite, as that is always a good indicator of well-being. Hunter has no physical damage, but we want to ensure that he expends his energy in the right way. It's important that he gets enough exercise and stimulation. Bird seems to be doing well. He has no injuries, but we will remain alert for any changes in his behavior. Shadow is also in good condition. He is a bit worried, but this is perfectly normal after such an event. We will continue working on building his trust. Void is fortunately unharmed. He has strong nerves and seems able to recover well from the fright. Falcon is in top form, like the others. He has handled the situation well and shows no sign of stress or injuries. Dashi is also unharmed. He is always an energetic soul, and it seems that he is quickly adapting. Life has come through the situation reasonably well. However, we will continue to observe him to ensure that he has all the time he needs to recuperate. Scarlet shows no problems, but we remain vigilant for potential stress behaviors. It is important that we give her space. Emerald is also fortunately in good condition. He has a lot of resilience and seems to be adapting quickly to the change. Zurich has also come out relatively well. Finally, we have Rocco. He seems to have suffered no damage and is displaying his usual cheerful behavior. All in all, most of my horses have recovered, but as always, we continue to keep a close eye on them. We want to ensure that they receive all the care and support they need to fully recover from this traumatic experience. Now we come to the horses of our clients, and let's start with the worst news. Our oldest horse, a loyal friend of the stable, has sadly passed away. She was 25 years old, but still radiated life and energy. It was a sad moment when we had to say goodbye. Although her body was aging, her spirit remained strong and her love for us enchanted. Next we have Blue, Isabel's horse. Blue has faced various challenges in recent times. He is now blind in his right eye and also has an injury to his back and hind leg. It's heartbreaking to see how he adjusts to his new circumstances. But his resilience and courage are admirable. Isabella takes such good care of him, and we hope he can still find joy and comfort in his days with her. You have probably heard about the terrible incident where I ran through the fire. It was chaotic and terrifying situation. As the flames danced around me, I knew there were still horses trapped inside. My heart thudded in my chest as adrenaline coursed through my veins. When I finally reached the stable, I saw some of our horses in panic, unaware of the danger until I could free them. I put everything on the line to help them. I knew I had no time to lose. As the smoke swirled around me, I heard a neigh that caught my attention. It was a sound that reminded me of life. I quickly turned around and saw one of the horses trapped between parts of the stable. With one powerful push, I pressed against the barrier and pulled with all my strength. It was very heavy and my muscles burned from all the efforts. But I didn't give up. After what felt like an eternity, I finally got the horse free. It stood a little unsteadily on its legs, but I felt an enormous relief when I saw it was safe. No matter what happened, my priority was always the safety and well-being of our horses. Then we have Saddle Star. She has come through the situation reasonably well and only shows a few minor scratches on her body. It appears that she hasn't been seriously injured, which is a relief. Lastly, we have Vikinger. He has also gone through quite a lot, but fortunately he has come through well with only some superficial scratches. However, there is a tendon injury to his hind leg. We will need to be extra careful with him and follow the necessary treatments to promote his recovery. His outlook is positive, but we will keep a close eye on him. Although recent events have deeply affected us and we are filled with intense emotions and concerns, we are also grateful for the courage and resilience that our horses have shown in these challenging times. With the loving care that we and the horse owners provide, we hope for their recovery and well-being. The support we receive from one another is invaluable. We know that together we can get through this difficult time and that the bond between us and our horses will grow stronger. Every day we give our best to make them happy and healthy again, and we look forward to the memories of joy that will come our way again. We remain determined not only for ourselves but especially for our animals. They deserve to feel safe and loved, and we will do everything we can to ensure that. The road to recovery may be long, but with patience, care, and dedication, we will move forward together. Let's join hands and continue to work together, because together we are stronger. Our love for these beautiful animals and our commitment to their well-being will help us through this dark period. Thank you all for your support and involvement. Together we will overcome this challenge.